It has been a very long time since I have featured one of the Transgender Life films. And starting off in May, it was so much fun. May, I got to celebrate my first Mother's Day, and my girlfriend and I, Shauna, and myself, took Wit to Canopy Lake Park in New Hampshire, which was an incredible time, and boy was he loving those rides.
Hey bud!
My knees are cold too. And here we go.
The weekend after, in fact, Shauna and I went to Viva Wildside in Las Vegas, which was a good time. You can see a separate film on that in which I did a music video.
This seat is on fire.
So freaking bad. By all of my
went above my head, I think.
What?
Las Vegas it was our second year going. We typically go in mid-May, and it gives us a chance to not only get to see all the girls throughout the United States and even on the West Coast, but also this time we had a special prize of even seeing some girls from Europe, especially England. To see the majority of the videos in regards to the Viva Wild Side in Las Vegas. I had to do it in two separate videos, both approximativity of about 15 minutes each. And the first one, you could actually get the link by clicking this link right here. And then if you want to see the second one, you could go ahead and click this link also right here at my fingertip. Oh, in May, we always, for Memorial Day weekend, which is typically a weekend for more the lesbian crowd, we, like we do as a tradition, went to Provincetown, Massachusetts, and I got a little bit of footage of that as well. Shauna, what are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna pee.
Pee?
Thank God.
Are you peeing forward or backward? You can't pee back. Are you peeing forward? Like a man?
What?
I've heard you don't feel like a man.
I've heard of abusive behavior, but this thing's the
You gotta pee backwards.
It's pretty abusive.
Let the clip roll.
It just goes to show you, it's never too late to reapply your lipstick.
No.
Right?
It's quite the mirror. I'm very antiquated like.
Mm-hmm. Quite.
Very gorgeous. Here we are.
I think they just broke.
Because men don't come in here. Just as girls.
What does that have to do with
They have to lock you out.
I don't know what that has to do with the doors locking. That's actually nothing.
Oh, Porcha, you gotta put your behind me.
I actually took a dump. It's about still stinking in here. Let's go.
Shauna, just took a dump.
You did not take a dump.
You just said you did.
I know, it's
It's not true.
I
can rewind it. You just said it.
I know, it doesn't make it true just because I said it.
True.
Portia
I
is
really
a,
don't think she took a dump.
Portia
Come on, let's get out of
is
this.
a grizzly
Come on.
bear. See? Not true.
Let's get out of this bathroom.
It
Let's get out of this bathroom. It's a dump.
really is.
Give you some heat.
Get back door again.
Hey! Look! You want to over there? Here it comes! Come hang out with us! Oh, we're going into get a bite. Yes, and a nice long weekend. God forbid. Where am I from?
Yeah, right. Like I'm really gonna just tell some random stranger where I live? I think I better sort of fudge those towns just slightly a little bit, don't you think?
I was born in England. I moved to the United States when I was 1 years old, so I have no English accent. I moved to Syracuse, New York. I grew up in high school, and I lived in Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, yeah. Totally Boston. South Shore. South Shore. What about you? South Bend. South Bend. No. Okay. Back Oh, we gotta go in. Get in there. Oh my God, you guys want me to YouTube it? You should have gone to that. On YouTube? Oh my God. Let me get you guys together, come on. Come on, kiss it. Provincetown. So here's the deal.
Listen,
We're camping in Pizza,
you
right?
know I love you.
And we got a new tent. And it looks kind of cool. Check it out. I got Shauna laying in the bed here.
Hi.
Hi. She's happy.
There's
We
a
just wanted to
fireplace.
Pizza. And we got Selena over here. That's like wrapping up the tent.
Here we are.
It's got like some,
That's what
I don't
we're
know,
talking about.
some gigs going on. But look it's a fucking fireplace.
We're not cold. That's what we're talking about.
That's right.
Right?
We got a fucking fireplace in our tent. Can you believe it? It's amazing.
This is not gonna be news. Oh, check this out. You're gonna look at it. Check it out. I got like
What the fuck was I doing?
Does it work good? Yeah. Nice. Not bad. Cool. Yeah. Like
It's like a 2-bedroom tent or something.
a 2-bedroom. Yeah. 2-room bed.
And
I tried to buy a house this size once.
and
They wouldn't
Selena
sell it to
asked
me.
asked Shauna permission if I could sleep in her bed. And Shauna said,
What did Shosha
I
say?
don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
What?
No, she said I had to give her $500. And I said, 500? I thought I'll give you 50. But
Bitch,
not
that's
500.
all I'm fucking worth is fucking $500.
People are sleeping.
Reality, come on, let's go with it.
Reality or fantasy? You want to go with reality? Maybe I got a fart I can squeeze out. You want to go with fantasy? I can act out.
She said
anything
she'll
I want.
squeeze out a fart for us? Oh,
My
that's
girlfriend is always so
sweet. She's sweet.
feminine.
She's so sweet. She'll squeeze out a fart.
That's a fart.
I don't know why farts are
What the fuck is a fart?
Why are farts masculine to you?
What's the
What's
problem
wrong
with the fart?
you?
Yeah, yeah. Why do you have such a problem with
Everybody
farts
farts.
anyway, Porcha? You have some issues. What's wrong with a good
I
fart?
just think it's a really good idea. If you got a fart, you at least do a hit and run. Bury it on somebody you don't like and take off.
Don't do it on any of us.
I don't know, I'm telling you. Like if you don't like someone, plant it, take off,
My sister did that.
and then leave. And then
You
you get
always
blamed
see
for the
her
job.
Laughing from the other room, she's laughing her ass off.
What do you
From
feel
the
about the
other room.
situation, Selena? About farts?
I'm a little
Apparently that's
confused
the
now.
conversation is farts right now.
very, very quiet about the situation. No, I think we've expressed ourselves very nicely
I'm pretty
on the
sure we
subject
touched on
already.
it and we're done. Maybe we're done.
Okay, we're cool.
Run and gun.
Okay. Sorry, I can cut stuff.
Run and gun.
Oh, good.
Shauna's done the situation with farts. She brought it up.
I did not. You did.
No, I totally did not.
No.
Every time I see your name. La 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 la. Don't make me edit that video.
Edit that video.
You light up my life. You give me hope to smoke on.
What?
What's that smell?
Can we do a better song than
What's that
that?
funny smell?
And fill my nights
With
love.
if anyone.
Sorry to trigger his butt for a second. Do this. Yeah, there you go.
It's the guy that said that fraud, the LGBT fraud, is based on Edward G. Robinson. That's Edward G. Robinson does that one. That's that based on.
That dude?
Edward G. Robinson, the guy holding the gun. It's Edward G.
This guy is
Robinson.
familiar. Is that Bogart?
Bogart is over here and Laura Bacall over here. All three of them are famous. Yeah. Yeah, the big cigar all the time. Yeah. Say what right there.
And I am a single mom raising a son. He's 6 today, and you know it's a challenge. But I'm taking him to school every morning and picking him up from school. When I am working, it's before and after school programs, so you know I can continue working. He is really a bundle of joy. He has taken such a liking to a lot of my friends, and he, you know, he really enjoys having the company. He's a very social human being. My son is.
Mom, what are you doing out here?
I put together some flowers. It's nice, right?
Yes.
I did this. I bought them at the store. And like, this is Whit's plant from school that he did. And I bought these two lovely plants here. And this one here. They're pretty, aren't they?
Yes.
Did you do this one?
Yes.
You did that? And how did you do it at school?
What?
You do it at school?
No, on a field trip.
Field trip. And what is it supposed to be? We talked about that.
A cherry tomato tree.
A cherry tomato tree? And did you plant it yourself, or did they just give them to you?
I gave it to you.
Oh.
We need to put it in the dirt.
So it's like the cherry tomatoes?
Yeah.
That's it? Cherry tomatoes?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
There's gonna be some cherry tomatoes hanging off of it soon.
You just gotta make sure that you water this every day, because I've been watering it for you right now. And you have to water it too.
In order to protect the privacy of my landlords, they are not in my videos, and also I have given them a fake name, and I'm not going to be using their real name as well in order to comply with all YouTube policies and procedures. My landlords' names are going to be Roberta and Arnold. The issue I had with my landlords was that in April, I got a call from Roberta that told me that she wanted to meet me at the house on April 10th. She had told me that they were going to sell the house and that they had to come in and do all kinds of some improvements to it. And they wanted to get rid of all my paint and paint it all white. And I asked about the property next door, if they're selling that. They said they were, and they weren't. They were renting it still. So, long and behold, the day before I have to go to court on the decision of what they're going to do in regards to this eviction proceedings they're trying. I put on Facebook of Sean and I mowing the lawns. She took her lawnmower all the way from Long Island so I can mow the lawn. It had been mowed in a month because they're mad I'm not leaving. So she brings the lawnmower there and we mow the lawn together.
We just got a picture.
Get that one?
What one? What was it, a stick? Oh, it's a piece of wire.
You're good at that. I wonder why you're good at it. Shauna!
And the problem is that they have two properties. They're two townhouses right next to each other, and they're selling the wrong place. It costed them more money than it's worth in the place I live in, but the place next door that they're not selling and they're still renting it, they would make a pretty good profit if they sold that place. They would lose money if they were to sell it at the value. They would lose, I won't even comment on what the money is that they would have lost. But, when we were in the courts, I think they saw right through it. It is against the Massachusetts law for you to spend a security deposit. And it's 3 times the penalty if you spend the security deposit, or if you can't prove you put it into a savings account collecting interest. It was one of the major turning points of me getting evicted from the place. And repeatedly, over and over again, and even with lawyers involved, they would say, if you're going to be going over to where Portia lives, you need to give her 24 hours notice to let her know you might want to do something. So they never gave me any 24-hour notice. They were very disappointed how things were turning around. They were hoping for a favorable outcome to them. They were trying to get me out in just 2 days. We put the pictures up on Facebook, and I know Roberta actually watches that stuff. And sure enough, next morning, they come over thinking they're supposed to mow the lawn or do some lawn work, and they're walking all around the yard. They didn't let me know they were coming over. It's the day before the eviction proceeding. I call my lawyer, I'm panicking, what should I do? She asked if my girlfriend would kindly go down in the rear. They were in the rear, underneath the deck, in the back of the house, and kindly said, Portia's uncomfortable with you being here. Can, something around the lines of, can you please leave? And it was all like, you asked me to leave my house, and all that kind of thing, and you asked me to leave, the owner here. All that kind of thing. You should see this. Shauna is asking them kindly to go, and she hates confrontation. You can see it. You can see they're like all yelling and screaming and blah, blah, blah. I'm cutting that part out. But this is the scene where they show up, and it starts off a little blank at first. Simply, I can't film them, but I do film Shauna coming up the steps and blah, 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 and I did the best I could to take out the audio part and replace it with text.
calling the cops on you now. I'm asking you on Portia's behalf. I'm just asking you to please leave. That's it.
I could film you.
Tell me what?
I filmed you asking them to leave. They said no, right?
They're calling the cops.
They're calling the cops?
I'm asking you to leave. That's it.
And threatening to tow Shauna's car out of the driveway. You can't do that. They called the cops. The cops come over. They told me that they wanted Shauna's car towed. Apparently towing a tenant, you have a tenant that's there legally, myself, and I have my friend over. You tow a car out of a driveway that I'm living in. I think the police officer said that's grand theft auto. They didn't do it. The interesting thing is, I think my confidential source had told me that the new people they were renting to actually has his own tow truck. And not that it matters, but yes, 3 days. So I get a call and find out after moving in that Roberta and Arnold had gone ahead and they rented to someone. It appears that they knew someone. They just wanted to move in there and wanted me out because they just didn't want me there. The courts, of course, were a little confused. It's like, how much do I owe her, and how much am I behind in rent when you're going to housing court for eviction? And for my attorney to say she doesn't owe any money to them, and in fact she still paid the next month's rent, plus she has a security deposit. And the judges are really confused and like, well, what seems to be the problem here? Roberta and Arnold, I mean, you got a tenant living in the house that pays you rent and lives there, and they're like, oh, we're selling the house and I got 2 kids. Roberta would say, apparently I don't have a kid. It's a lot easier for Arnold and Roberta to raise 2 children than a single mom with 1 child. So just cut it right in half. She had 2 children. She kept bringing it up as if that having 2 children was going to soften up the judge and make things go in her favor. A lot of he was brought up in the courts, and him, and this and that, and the judge at one point in time had corrected them, and my attorney had said, can you please address my client by the appropriate pronoun? It was an agreement that was settled, and when I got home, I was so happy. I was allowed to stay at least until September, because I would have to, they expected me, my landlords had expected me within a 20-day notice for me to yank my son out of his current school, where he goes to kindergarten, and find a place in 20 days when I don't have a job, when their rent's getting paid. I already had a planned vacation in Las Vegas. I told her that, and she said, well, we can make it work where you could still leave the week after Las Vegas. And I just basically, on the last day of my lease, this made Roberta very mad. On the last day of my lease, which was April 31st, I paid rent again for the next month. I knew that would make me basically a tenant at will if they spent the money, if they took it. They did take it, they did pay the mortgage with it, then we started going to courts, and basically I was being smart. I made a lease go from lease to tenant at will, because once you accept that money, then I'm a tenant at will. And my goal was to stay there till September so Wick could finish his school, for September to find him into a new school. And I got granted that. I did not have to pay rent for the rest of the duration there, and I had to get back my security deposit, and a month's rent was to be paid to me. I thought it was fair, because if you do not handle people's security deposits correctly, that is 3 times the penalty of what you pay in rent. And basically, you know, that's what took place. But when I got back after court and a happy decision was made, where I could finally enjoy my summer and look for a new place, my housemate Brian, sometimes Tiffany, had bought me a bottle of wine, and after getting Wit at school and settling in, boy, I think you can tell I certainly consumed some wine. I wanted to sort of slightly party. I felt like something positive has happened for a change. I mean, I was panicking. I mean, they wanted me out, and my son and I out. They were trying to get us out in like 2 days. They did not care what my situation was, and things began to get ugly with us. And they chose to do that. When they said they wanted me out and I paid the rent again, I just ignored it until I had to go to court. And then housing court did choose in my favor in regards to giving me some time to leave there, and it was kind of interesting. They had to pay me rent to live there.
Brian was asking me how things went to court today, and I'm on video, so I can't say things specifically, but it went very well. And you don't want to upset people, but you're in a good mood, right? Because you can stay here for how many more months? A couple more months?
2 more.
We have to find a new place.
Yep.
Our landlords don't like us very much because we are different.
Transgender.
Excuse me, what?
Transgender.
Oh, is that what the problem is? You think so?
Yeah.
Are you convinced?
Because it's transgender.
My son thinks that we have to leave the place because I'm transgender and we got transgender abilities. Do you think that's the right thing to do, buddy?
No way.
Why?
I don't know.
If I told you somebody was fat, would you be upset by it?
Yes.
Why?
It's not nice.
Oh, okay. Would I be nice in saying that Brian, also known as Tiffany, we haven't seen Tiffany in a while. I'm not sure we're going to see Tiffany for Pride weekend, but
Yeah.
she wants to show us. She ate. Excuse me for my southern accent.
Goatee.
Yeah.
She brought a new vehicle in the driveway for Pride. For Pride. For Pride. For Pride.
Can I have it? Have it?
What? Let's go check it out. Come on. Here we go.
Not the one up.
Look at this thing. What the
Get your shoes
frig
on.
is this thing? Look at this. You see this? What do you think? Good. Can you get in it?
I like the sleeper truck better.
Where are your shoes?
Where are your shoes? I told you to get them.
Anything to say in a day like this?
What's that?
Anything to say in a day like this?
I'm tired as hell. I've been
Oh,
up since 1 o'clock last night,
yeah.
and now I'm just getting back from an 8-run delivery today. What do you think they're thinking next door?
Look it. Put on his shoes.
What?
What?
What do you think they're thinking about over next door?
Well, let's not worry about that.
They're seeing this thing.
Everybody next door they don't even know what's going on. So, the truth, anyway, the truth. Get the shoes on. So excited. We show them the truck. Ready? How do you get in this?
Grab the handle right here. Then grab the other handle on the door.
Grab that.
Car doesn't even allow for you to like bend.
We're in a truck.
Okay, let's close the door.
Who's your door, Brian?
Now let's say one thing while we're in the truck. What do we say? We say peace for all people.
Peace for all people.
Yes. All people that abide by rules, and we all get created equal. Right? Peace, right? You know how to do the peace sign?
Peace.
Peace. Ooh, wow. Look at this, the truck, the whole 9 stuff's going on here. And here's the workstation. Talk about working hard for a living. Come on. Late hours at night. Right? Waking up 2 o'clock in the morning.
More like 11.
I'm sorry, 11.
Wake up
What
at
do you think about the whole
11,
situation,
take a
Whit?
shower, coffee,
You gonna be a
make
truck
my
driver
lunch.
someday, or are you gonna do something else? I mean, it's something to think about.
What?
You gotta get a job someday.
What are you gonna do? You gonna drive 18-wheelers like me, or?
I don't know.
He has no idea. What do you want to do? It's a big truck. So she carries a big trailer all the time. Big trailer.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, I had to drop it off over at Flynn's.
Welcome to Pride Weekend Boston 2014. And it's been great.
Oh, yeah. And then some.
Yeah.
We had our problems, but...
You see that goatee? That goatee. Okay. It could be possible. I don't know. But can you imagine if it's gone and long hair or something? And that would make her what, buddy? What would her name be? From Brian to...
Tiffany.
Wow.
Boom. Pick up your mess. Just pick up your shoes. You messy slob.
Mine's on.
So here's the deal. We had a court appearance today. My landlords are trying to kick me out of here. And they almost had us kicked out in 2 days. And today, my lawyer turned things around when they owe us money. Because they're bad people. They don't think, nobody thinks they're bad people, but they're bad people. What?
Do you have baby push water?
Oh, watch out, you're still...
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yes. So, as last looks to the living room, we will only be here till September, and there'll be no more transgender life at this address. And we have to go somewhere else because they don't like who we are. You're a shame.
I hope the next place is better.
But justice prevails. And, you know, it just becomes what it is. We'll find a new place to live, somewhere we're accepted. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
He's okay with that.
He's like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting. He's a lot older than he was when he first moved in here. That's for sure. And
He's grown a lot. He has
all-
grown a lot.
All people should be created equal under.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah. So the people that did something wrong, they're always about themselves, and they still don't think they did wrong when they did. And I hope this is a lesson for everybody that wants to challenge those that wrong them.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do to me if I wrong you? You get me?
No.
Yeah. So anyway, bye-bye to this address. We'll be somewhere else.
Whoa, watch it.
And I don't need no security deposit issues. Don't do that, buddy. They might think you did something wrong.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, don't be a kid.
So, I've only been here a short time. And Portia, me as Tiffany and Brian.
Looking all badass right now. Look.
I can't.
Does that look like a Tiffany to you? Look at this stuff. That looks like roar. Let me kick your ass.
I'm sorry for the appearance. I've been working hard.
Intermission.
But you will see Tiffany this weekend. Because I'm going to tell them that I'm not working Saturday or Sunday.
It's Pride Weekend in Boston. Just FYI.
So, it's only been a short time that me and Portia have been living together.
Short time. You put up with my shit since. She's put up with my shit since. Like January, February of 2014. And it's June. Short time. That's
6
very
months.
polite.
No, we had a few glitches, but we worked it all out. And I'm happy.
What she means I yelled at her a couple times. Him right now, excuse me. I'm getting my gender all mixed up. Excuse me.
But we have worked everything out, and we became really good friends. And I would never have anybody else like Portia as a friend. She's the best, and I love her.
You're gonna
Me
make-
too.
Don't make me cry.
I love you too, Mom.
What, are you gonna cry now?
I love you too, Mom. I love you too.
Oh, the tears are coming.
We will look back at this someday that we're not here anymore.
I know.
We're in a different place. And look at this. We were here. We were here at one time. And we got a big truck. Hang on the driveway.
No, we do.
That
Yes.
is my work truck that I drive.
And welcome to Justice for Human Beings. Oh my God. Are you like one of those transgender people?
Because you are, Mom. And you are, Brian.
Yep.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
Nope.
No, you're not. But that's okay. I hope you grow up a normal life. Whatever the hell a normal life is. What?
In the month of June, I really, I'm hitting the plateau of my second year on my medications of estrogen and also Spiro, which is like testosterone blocker. And it hadn't happened for quite some time, but the weight gain had really began. And I'm very conscious about my weight. So in the month of June and July, and finally, as of today, I'm finally doing something about that. It's very interesting. I gained these habits of, as if like what a woman would do if she was pregnant. I've started eating like, I would want 6 baked potatoes, or I started buying these jars of dill pickles. And first thing people would think, or, I mean, wow, I would get paid a lot of money if someone such as myself actually got pregnant, wouldn't I?
Go to the bathroom now. That was nice, huh? Say thank you.
Bad chicks riding my whip, south to the west, to the east, to the north. Bump my hips and want to go off, the flesh show. You know, slowly in the winter order. I ain't say hi, getting jiggy with them. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. 850.
Coming tomorrow.
Yeah. Got it? Push the button. Now you get in.
Yay!
Just seatbelt on. There, you're gonna have to bring this with us. You're gonna eat your sandwich.
Yesterday, I didn't even know. I think I had dinner yesterday.
Oh, you certainly did. You just got strange eating habits. Wanting snack at the wrong times. Having a hissy fit.
Yesterday, I didn't have.
When I don't give you snack, and then sometimes I'm starving, and you really got to start eating better foods. I'm getting very concerned about that. You know? You want the AC on?
Yes. Can we go find a park, a playground?
Sure. Okay. Oh, I think whoa, watch out. Go, buddy. Come on, slide down. Slide down. What's going on? Huh? No, doesn't you want to talk to anybody right now? Huh?
I want to go.
Then what was it? Do you want to make some friends? They won't talk to you? Is that what the problem is? Everybody talks to you at school, right? Well, why don't you introduce yourself and say hello? Of course they like you. They might think you're different. Alright, we're gonna have to go. We're not gonna be yeah, you do. You have a friend named Gordon. Yeah. His name's Gordon? He's your friend in Long Island. You're gonna see him in a couple weeks. What's his name? Do you want me to introduce your friend? Come on, stop crying. I need to make you happy. Friends. Help you do here? Gonna help you, friends? Yeah? Would you like me to introduce you to people?
Shauna and I have been friends for, we're friends about 2.5 years before we were in a relationship, in a committed relationship. And I find that I went through a period of time where I was extremely scared when I started having feelings for her. I tried to fight it off, I tried to back off, mainly because I've always lived a life that, you know, people would call straight, that I was always attracted to a genetically born female. When my feelings were starting to gain more than friendship with Shauna, I was a little worried about myself, thinking, what am I going to do? But I just couldn't help it. Fighting it didn't make any sense, because the truth was I loved her, and I do love her, and I love her more than anyone I've ever been with before. She's so deeply in my soul that I think there's nothing better than being best friends with someone for a couple of years, and there's no intimacy like that, and being such good friends and going out and doing so many wonderful things together. It makes it so much easier to eventually start developing more feelings with someone when you spend that much time with them and have so much fun. And it was one of the best decisions I made, was to go with how I felt, and I'm glad I did.
He's in the dirt.
Oh no, look at force! Yeah! Wait. Get down.
You see you do it.
Who turned the power off again? Guys! Oh my god. H! You turned the power off. So I can't move.
No, you got jammed. Jammed on a one.
Oh, shut up. Oh, it's working though.
Don't feel like it's working.
The light
down the driveway and see if it goes. No, move the car. Point it downhill.
I'm gonna
You have to be all the way up there, baby. It don't have enough to go uphill. It can only go downhill. Or straight or flat. It's there. It's only these. Sans makeup.
Cracker Jacks.
Hashtag no makeup for real. Not no makeup, a little bit of makeup. Like I'm looking like I have no makeup. This is literally no makeup.
I don't know how that was.
I'm sorry. I cut you in the face.
Where'd you get this for real, Shauna?
I made it.
For real.
It's called Fleet Academy.
I gives you the dark one now. Alright, hey. Let's remember you're playing, okay?
That one doesn't make any noise though.
I know.
It's a cheap one.
Kind of hard to cook food in there now.
No, I'm done cooking.
Okay.
We just have to eat now.
This is the stuff lightsaber fight like this.
We just have to eat now. And we do, we're hungry. Look at these two.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm not a Jedi. This guy is way out of shape.
Watch out, we got food on the table here.
It's just that things are hot too.
Alright.
Also, June, in June, I had come up with this idea to do a little something different. Shauna and I have continuously done these pre and after parties at the Triangles of Monthly event, in which we try to have refreshments and spirits and appetizers for the girls, sort of complimentary, to sort of add to only seeing each other once a month, even though Triangles is the centrum of many of the relationships a lot of us girls have. It's where a lot of us have met each other, and of course it branches out where you meet their friends and etc. And you know, going to these events is how the community gets larger. It makes you feel stronger to know there's a lot of people like us, even though we're below 1%. And it makes you a little bit more secure in yourself when you're kind of fighting against the standard norms of traditional society.
Let's see, there's the ghouls in a pool. There they are. Wave, girls. Dance a little. Come on, this is a dance video. There we go. That's doing it. Shake it, Rob. Shake it, shake it. Come on, this is a dance video. Everybody dance. There we go. Yes, Captain.
Look in between these two. They're trying to escape.
You're lucky, Porcha. I almost forgot Forza Helmet. I almost walked right into the pool. Oh, it's waterproof. Yeah, no, it's not.
I know you noticed that too. I did notice
All right.
So I gotta add it.
Hey.
So the Triangles, I thought of this idea to do a pre-party where we would barbecue. I bring my barbecue grill, and we're cooking for everybody. We're cooking these burgers or just chicken sometimes, or sometimes swordfish, and did it 2 years in a row. Where we get to enjoy the pool. We check into the hotel like you would to go to Triangles, because Triangles is in Connecticut. It's a couple hours away. And we try to get the most out of it, and we try to make I try to make it so that the other girls get the most out of it. And then Robin's now back from being away a little while, and back to the tradition of Robin being part of this with Shauna and myself. And it's always a lot of fun to have drinks and food for the girls. It's just an appreciation thing that most people appreciate. And at times, some of the girls are kind enough to sort of pitch in. They try to just pitch in to, bring things, and it works out quite well.
Yeah, let me do some video while you're here. This is a silent video. I just think it's so great that you guys are friends again. That's so cool. Hi, everybody. Are we talking to people? It's like we don't get to talk. Can't we talk? It's like talkies.
I ain't talking
to a silent film.
It's a silent film.
Silent film. We just have to dance. We just have to dance. Here's the Porcha Marie Jones story. Ah, it's so sweet. And we have a glass of. Oh, that stuff. That stuff. Mimosa. This is like some cool, like,
You're doing great. We'll be out of this fucking shit in 100 miles. $99 a bear in the wall. Yeah, it's literally like those drone boards. Is that? So bad. Like, I can't wait to get out of this. Come here, tell me that guy. Wow, damn it. So fucked up. I tell you, I was moving from Seattle. I had a bunch of you going to Shine Church? So I was like, okay. You just want to tell me about it. Driving my way.
I know you won't post that.
Oh, I can post that.
It's gonna be in the blooper reel. That's sexy. Yeah, sexy.
June, shortly after meeting with Shauna's family, Whit got to go on his first sail trip. My friend Selena always invites I and other friends to join her for some sail trips on occasion, and he had a wonderful time. He was a little nervous at first, but boy did he really enjoy that.
There, big guy.
Are you ready?
Alright. Come right over here and step on that little.
This is like really in the way. You just hold it on there.
Take a 1, 2. There you go. Now hold on to the next pole. Hold on, things. Good boy.
Yep, hold on tight. It's your life now, kid. Climb on over. Awesome. Watch your mom get dunked in.
Yay, we're here. That helped. Got some very special juice for you there, old Whit. Oh, that is pretty special. This one is more grapefruity. I'm so
Oh, you know what you need? You need a straw, buddy.
Yeah, what's Mark the right one?
Yeah, that's right. No, too much.
Bubbly.
You have to look for the bananas.
Bubbly.
Make sure you find the bananas in there.
Try different things when we go sailing, right?
Bubbly.
Oh, well, a little carbonation, but that's all right.
It is a little bubbly, but it's almost like a soda. You know?
He doesn't like soda. He doesn't like bubbles.
I'll tell you what I have. I have
Just give it a couple minutes. It'll be fine.
I have some good water.
Take water.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Interesting. I'll do a cheers.
Sailor Jerry. Huh?
1 second. Here we go.
I can do a cheers, but I'm not drinking it.
There we go.
Just sip.
There's some.
Let's be polite. Okay. What?
You thought I might have slipped him a Mickey. So he's pulling the old switcheroo on the drink. This kid's been around.
All right. Cheers. Cheers.
He says somebody's gonna have to drive home later, and in case it's him, he wants to be ready.
Jesus.
Really?
And has a huge acres and acres of property, and they have a corn maze in the fall, which we plan on going out there for kids. And no, this is in Jamesport. You will take to the water with us. Time out. The farm is in Bridgehampton.
Oh.
Bridgehampton Watermill. Watermill, and it's like just east of Southampton, I guess. Anyway, though, and he gave me a hunk of cheese. I still have a piece of it left. We'll have to try some of it later. It's more like a cheddar parmesan and lots of flavor. And in fact, last night I took one of these things and I put some northern Mexico salsa on it, some of that cheese, and cooked it on the grill. And I'll tell you what. And then what I did was, at first I had it on the flame, but of course the bread would get too hot. So then I put a crumpled up piece of aluminum foil under it to get it up off that heat, so that more of it would cook. And I'll tell you what, the cheese was cooked on top when it was done. I was like, I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
That's cool. Perfect size for it.
So I've swum right here. You know where the what do they call that? The brig. You know what the brig is, right?
Oh,
it's like
the brig, the jail.
You gonna walk the plank?
But I'm only kidding you. You know, you are a first-class, first-mate guest.
Yeah, but I'll float.
I know you would. I'm saying you're a first-class, first-rate guest on this boat. We'll never put you in the brig. You hear me? All right. Yeah.
Roger, over, Roger.
And that's it.
10-4, good buddy.
Roger, Roger.
10-4.
Roger, Roger.
We're going to the beach with Jamie Harrison. Drove all the way from New York, Yonkers, New York, to come take us to the beach before she goes to Raven. She likes to keep busy in her retirement.
I do. Keeps me from doing other things that aren't good for me.
Oh, you don't do that. Do you? What? I thought you were perfect. You don't do anything you're not supposed to, right?
No.
So we're going to Robert Moses State Park.
Thank you.
Field 5, apparently.
Yes.
And Whitney just got a new bucket and spades. And he's all excited about his new Angry Birds towel. You want to show us?
I can't, it's too big.
Oh, it's too big.
This is a nice town. I used to do a lot of drinking when I was underage here.
The weekend right after Whit got to go sailing, Whit typically usually stays with his grandparents during, I like to call them like adult weekends, where I'm either going to events like Triangles, or we were going to go to 4th of July Invasion of the Pines, and we did that for the 4th of July. But once again, the following weekend, I also went back sailing again with Selena, and I brought my friends Mitzi and also Jackie with me, and we had a wonderful time, and we got all this seafood, scallops and shrimp, and it was tasty.
Start? Oh, it's on already, honey, right?
All you need is love, la 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 la. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. 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 Love, she loves you.
All kinds of seafood.
Is this just all full of scallops and shrimp?
And swordfish on the bottom.
Swordfish
on the bottom.
Close that up, baby, and let them cook. Come on.
I'm trying to get them all on. Right?
You're gonna need room between them.
One thing at a time.
You can only fit one more.
You don't need much time on any of that stuff.
That's right. But you do want to You know, you do want it to sear on the outside, right, honey?
Yeah, I'm sure.
We'll close it up. Well, it looks pretty crowded right now. You don't have to cook everything at once.
It's pretty crowded.
See how those do, and see how long they take.
Selena, this is crowded. Isn't that right, Selena?
There's only 2 more left, though.
What?
There's only 2 more left.
Just 2 left.
Honey, if you have a
Two
more,
left.
whatever, yeah, whatever
If
you
you
want.
have,
I want to push the
just
limits.
if you haven't, just put
I
them on.
wanted to push the limits. I've been held back once again for my creative.
Just want to push the limits at all.
Sure. Nobody wants to cook. Somebody's cooking. Then everybody wants to cake.
Selena, what do you think about the situation?
I'm so happy that we're here together.
Oh.
Gotta get on that grill.
Jackie, what do you think about the situation?
Chomping.
What do you think about the whole thing, everything, just in general, just the whole sailing and... Yeah. You have fun, right?
Fun. That's very pretty.
It's a nice nautical stripe.
Mitzi, what do you think about today? The whole sailing thing, huh? Back for round 2.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Great captain, great Gilligan's. Great everything.
All right. Thank you. Always making me edit.
Mine's filled.
This is a good example.
I get mine from my neighbor across the street from me who's an electrician. He says he gets it from a friend.
Sorry. Should we turn the
There's little to no cooking.
the grill up a little bit? Maybe?
Where should I be?
Did you have a
Where does it
backup
go?
pan just in case, right?
A what?
Do you have a backup?
That one's new.
Maybe you have a backup just in case.
This way is hot. It looks like they're sizzling pretty darn good. I would turn them over quick. I don't overcook those,
It's
girlfriend.
so not.
Come on.
I just turned that one.
Scallop bitches.
Get it so raw.
Don't wait on the scallop. Mitzi, will you talk to these kids? Where they been? My gosh. You think they grew up on Long Island or something?
You said it's got raw. Donkey.
Raw on the inside, mate. That's what it is.
Well, man. This one is loaded.
You know what I've been doing now? I've been watching a movie every night on my DVD player. I just charge up my Apple MacBook on the boat during the day, and I can watch more than a movie on my.
So we're boating the day before Invasion of the Pines, and our friend Jackie was just drinking a cold beer, like you should be, pre.
She threw a beer in the fucking water.
Fuck you, bitch. The wind's blowing me. I saw her do it.
Look at Shauna. Look at Shauna. Look at Shauna in the
And we don't.
Arthur. It's Arthur's fault. We're in
We
the
all feel
water.
bad about littering the world.
Look at Shauna go. She's great at rowing.
And Shauna is going all the way out to go get this can. They She's drifted all the way out, saving the environment for David. Just goes out. You got it, babe? Let me see it. Show me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you, babe.
Thank you.
Now you want to get on the boat?
Then we did Fire Island. There is the Invasion of the Pines. It's been running since 1969, since Miss Warren was a drag person that was kicked off Fire Island because of who she was. The way I understand it is that pretty much since just prior to me being born, that they started the Invasion of the Pines, in which that all the drag women went on the boat the year after and just invaded the 4th of July on Fire Island, and ever since then it's become quite a tradition that all people in drag, or now kind of mixing up with Transgender like to use this as a vacation time to go there for the 4th of July. All kinds of performances and all kinds of fun and interesting things to see there. It really is a nice island. It's a nice change of pace.
We're about to order. It's gonna be alright. How are you?
Oh, I love it. You're in the picture.
Oh!
Oh! You already were.
Here. Well, this is a nice camera. Oh, is it video?
In mid-July, shortly after the Fire Island weekend, an invasion of the Pines, and having a nice weekend out in Long Island, I had a whole bunch of friends over in mid-July to come visit me at my place. Typically, it's nice to have a barbecue, have over some friends. My friends Robin and Kathy and Jamie and Mitzi and Jackie came to visit the following weekend as well. It was close to my birthday. It wasn't really meant to be a birthday party weekend, but typically the weekend in mid-July when it's near my birthday, I just like to have people over, and we do that.
Hey!
Oh, it's nice and cool here. Nice and cool. It's from the AC.
Where's the fan? Where's the fan? Where's the fan?
There's one right there. 3 fans in the room.
The room I shall be leaving soon.
Does it?
You think the video does? Maybe not.
It's high definition. But now since you mentioned it, so it's fine. It might not show anything.
What are you guys doing in here?
We were just walking out the door when you came with the little camera.
Okay. Well, I think she wants to.
Yeah, okay.
Next year. I'm doing this. It's driving me crazy.
Don't let it drive you crazy.
Well, hurry up. Get down here and have a drink when you're done,
Keep
okay?
bringing up the shirt.
Oh, no, she...
You realize I'm doing the shirt thing, right?
But you're gonna...
She said. She's got some.
You realize I'm doing the shirt, right?
Oh, is that what you're doing? I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like...
Do you want me to close that door? You said something about closing the door? What?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. You keep it odor-free of all odors. I'm gonna take in front of Jamie's room. I'm gonna put a brand new sponge and hang it right off a rope for her.
Oh, I found a new one.
Is that funny? That's funny.
How are you? Good. Very casual. Very, very casual.
Yeah. That is my motto. Thank you.
It's hot today, right? So it's like hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take a run of that.
I'm so glad you came.
I'm so glad to be here. Yeah. Outstanding.
Cool.
How's it going? Good?
Good. Yeah, this is actually going to be it other than Mitzi and Jackie. Yeah. I think we were just talking about, where'd you park? Did you park down the street?
Right at the top of the street.
Cool.
Say hi to Shauna. Give her a voice. Well, I didn't get
She downstairs.
right here. Hey!
Got on camera.
Well, I feel like I should dress up. Good looks and fashion sense.
How's it going?
Wardrobe. We need wardrobe.
Do you remember Kathy? She totally hooked you up in the candy bar department at the first event.
Red thing in front of it. The one that car is right there right now.
No, you think about that house.
That house is
How
about
wide do you think that house?
3, 6, 9,
That house is at least
10, 11,
25
12,
foot.
14,
No, you're gonna be like
14, 15, 16 feet.
You have an idea what type of house it is?
15. Oh my goodness, why would you do that?
We did absolutely 15 foot of gold.
Yeah, look at the bedroom window.
Yeah, that's what I'm going by.
I'm laid under the bedroom window. I'd almost take up probably maybe half the bedroom window, right? Each window's at 3 feet. 3 of me.
Each window's 3 feet, and it's probably about the same distance.
Maybe it would be
It's
less
the
than
same
3
distance
of me.
between the windows as the window.
It definitely depends on the size of the window, too.
Each window's about 3 feet.
The two on the other side are very close together.
Yeah, those are 3 foot windows. That's a 2 foot window right there.
Skin everywhere you go. 6 foot right there, and the other window.
I have no idea. 3, 6, 9. 9 feet right there. Okay, there's no space in between those two windows right there.
Probably 3 inches.
There's 3 feet to the wall, to that wall, there's 3 feet to that wall.
Video.
Video. Like I have all these wonderful people around.
Video. Some video.
I gotta get that. That was good.
Yep. Jackie, every time she comes over, you tell her, get up, I gotta get this phone.
So we got Tiffany is sitting there talking off.
Hi.
Facebook. Talking off Kathy's ears about trucking.
Yep.
And then we got Mitzi that made Tiffany lose her seat because she goes, "Your drink's empty." She goes, "Your drink's empty." She goes, "Yes, it is." And then she got her seat. Jamie took a nap, but she's young. You're gonna hang in there again, right? And I don't know. Robin's not giving out any punches tonight.
No, I don't have any.
No, she has no Robin punches going on tonight. Go to what? Robin's punch? It's good stuff. You ever try it? You gotta get. You gotta get some. Try it.
Come on, let's go. Go a little booth over there.
Panic, panic, panic. We're checking out all of these houses. We looked at this one house that was like a rent to own, and it was a nice place. It had a big hill. I don't know how we would have mowed the lawn, but we probably would have figured it out.
Oh, we might have to call that number back to find out what that passcode is, because I forgot that paper.
Whoa.
Oh, you said it like 10 times. You said it like 10 times.
8454.
I have a mailbox.
Let's go take a look, Norm.
Mom can cut that grass.
That grass is difficult to cut, right there.
Spiders!
Like the chipmunk.
I just say a spider. 2 spiders, not a spider rat.
Spiders and bugs. I'm exhausted already, Jones.
This is exercise on it. Yay!
215? 215? Can you wait? Can you?
Wave, bud. Wave.
But we did find out that eventually that there was a whole bunch of water underneath the insulation in the basement, and the basement had no light. You couldn't see that when you were looking at the place. So I went down with a flashlight and saw all this water underneath the insulation in this old basement, and that's a no-go. That's some serious damage that we had chosen not to take that place.
Putting things together.
R2 was helping him out, though.
I thought you were the builder of the ship.
I'm not even live.
Or
Let's see how the same is.
an angle.
Let's see how the same is.
How the same they look? how similar. That's what we call the same. We'll call it similar first. Let's see how similar they look. They're extremely similar.
Well, very much so. I'm going to try to do the water plants.
Do the water plants?
They need it again. Right about that.
What do?
Saw.
You do? That right there?
You see a couple was kissing. And the camera, they were staying still. But the camera was spinning around them like this. And they were kissing. It was like really a good scene. You know, just a couple of kids.
Oh, well, I would, yeah.
Crappy ass
I've
movie.
already done some reading about it. So you can get these little circular, like, string things. And you've got little mechanical
Just
rollers.
push it around on the string?
It's, no, it's like, well, you could actually, some people with the cheaper way kind of just like that with it. But yeah, you can't do anything without the tripod thing on there.
We're gonna get to that anymore. When we hit the lottery.
Honey, I bought that camera for $75.
I almost bought your new one for $179.
Dang.
But it was too
The only
much
thing
money.
I miss about
Hey,
like, a
get-
big camera
get
is
an
that
iTunes.
I wish it had an audio function on the side that made it so that you could like put the headphone things onto someone's like thing there so the voice sounds better.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be able to mic your subjects.
Right.
That's
It's a little bit more surround sound.
Yeah, that's some serious stuff.
Yeah.
Micing up. How I know you're a ham?
I made a
It's when
ham.
you don't win. That's how.
Wow, how many R2D2s do you have now?
Oh, we're having a sale on droids. This is me. I'm a Jawa, and I'm not having a sale on droids today. Would you like some battle droids? You need any R2 units? Buy this half droid. He's only slightly evil.
All right, so if someone wants to give you $1,000, would you give him away? He would still have to think about it for $1,000.
No. I'm not paying.
Sold.
He's growing up. He was such a cutie.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, that's the video on?
No. We'll take a picture.
No. I want your attention. I want your attention.
No,
Oh, that'll work.
Don't you get it?
Well, Willie?
No!
Willie, coming up.
Do that to Yeah.
Won't do that to me.
If you do that to Shauna, you
Pull my car apart again.
Right now?
Yes. Because I gotta get to the auto parts store. And you know what? I gotta get to the auto parts store and have it fixed today. It's gotta be fixed today. Fixed.
Baby. Are you lost the
Because I get a lot of times I rely on good things to happen. But so far this whole job, no good things have happened.
Why? Lord.
So it's something my brakes were making noises. So I pulled off the brakes. And they looked a little low, so I went and got new pads.
Do you know
And then when I came back with the pads, they weren't low. They were brand new. So then I put it back together, and then my cylinder was leaking. So I went and got a new cylinder, and then I put in a new cylinder. But when I went to take the hose off the old cylinder, I broke the hose. So God only knows what's going to happen today. Are you listening to any of this?
Yeah, but
You're just thinking about what you're going to say. Shauna, your thoughts with Shauna?
Shauna,
Yeah?
do you know art? Wait, was it again?
Porcha?
No,
Did you forget his name?
no,
Okay.
I can't remember.
Who are you talking about? Why is that so close to the edge of the table? What are we talking about? That's about
Do you
what I
know?
thought.
Do you know why Artu has this up there?
Yeah, so he could stick things on his head. He's a Lego.
Cause he's a Lego.
That's what I'm saying.
Beep, 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 beep.
You know why the Legos have things on their head like that?
Cause they're Legos.
So they can stick things on their head, like hair or helmets, or on him you could put a
Or
lightsaber.
no.
You could put a yellow light. You could put
No.
a chicken.
His scope. His scope.
I like to put a funny hat.
He has a hat.
Scope, he uses mouthwash.
No,
What
it's-
does this go?
That goes on.
This is pretty cool.
That goes on. That's the shield. You wanna look at the box?
Pretty sure it goes on something like that.
Wanna look at the box?
I'm putting
Yeah,
it
it
on
goes
right.
on that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Not now. I don't think it goes on yet.
Not yet, not yet. Follow the instructions.
Up here. I'm going up here. Okay, come on in, bud. Say hello. Hi. Hi. Porcha. Nice to meet you. Wow.
This is it.
A pink fireplace.
I didn't even know if it worked, so I think someone asked me about it. I think it's all closed off under here. But
Oh, so it's a non-working one? Yeah, it looks like the
I think
candles.
it can be used. I don't know, but I saw that patch under there. So,
Okay.
but this is it. There's 4 bedrooms upstairs. Come on here. Little dining area right here.
Okay.
All the appliances, like the refrigerator, you get the refrigerator, dishwasher, range, and downstairs there's a washer and dryer.
Okay, it's a half bath. And there's not much that you know, like, would they be okay with you painting, being it looks like they didn't do a very good job?
You know, it's a question I've asked a number of times.
Yeah.
Now, how old is your son?
He's 6.
Okay. I don't know if there's lead paint or not, which
Okay.
is critical, especially if you have kids under 6. So
It's under 6 though, right? I think he's at the cutoff now.
He's at the cutoff age.
Yeah,
It's-
so I'll explain that to him. I really appreciate you letting me see the place.
Oh, I appreciate the call.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna go take a look at the garage real quick, if that's
yeah,
all
go
right.
ahead, take a walk and see what you think.
Okay.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Thank you for stopping by.
All right, thanks, Arnie. Take care. Well, let's take a look at the back, buddy. Okay.
What is this? Letter for sale sign?
She took that picture.
Extra financial pro.
She took a lot of pictures on her other phone too.
Okay.
She took many pictures on her other phone.
Whoa, that's a lot of pictures. SD card. Do you have a micro SD adapter?
The micro SD is actually not like my other phone where you put it inside.
Yeah.
It's in the back, like old school, like in the behind the like where the battery is.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
Shauna.
new school.
I want to show you something.
school?
Yeah.
Why are they
That's
doing
how
that now?
So they don't, nobody clips them.
I this.
Whoa, that is nice. That is sweet.
She can do.
Oh,
like-
it doesn't stay sideways?
Oh, she could. No, you can do
Oh, yeah, it
sideways or other ways.
I wanted a little movie like that. Oh, I missed the arm.
Oh my god. You ripped these?
What?
You ripped a huge hole in them.
Well, you farted a hole in the pants. You farted
gotta
a
be cool.
giant hole in the pants.
He's only worn those like 4 times. I bought those like new, just.
What'd you feed him? Beans? You're not growing a tail, though.
Come here, Blake. Come here. Come here.
That's not cool.
Come here. Come here. Let me take a look at this.
That's a big
Look at this.
hole.
Sew him up.
What the?
Oh no, you cannot. That's a big hole.
Oh,
Did you like? Didn't he?
what?
Did you like
Fart that much?
beef that badly?
No.
We're not saying that it blew it away. Maybe just the fart essence melted the material.
No, it didn't.
Melted it. slowly falling.
Does that look
back.
like a big hole?
It looks like you farted a hole in it.
I got.
You feel my face? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go change my pants.
Hey, why don't you change your pants?
That's a good idea. Even though the reason why you hid it for so long is because you got a big shirt on.
He knew? Or he didn't know?
I just saw it.
I just saw it too.
I didn't know until he was on camera.
It sucks. We gotta go. So you waxing nostalgic about leaving? Waxing nostalgic about leaving? Waxing nostalgic about leaving. That's just means you're fondly remembering being here, you know.
No, it's
You
not.
know, thinking it was better than it was. You know, it's nostalgia. It's why the 80s were big. They really sucked. But now, ooh, everybody wants to remember the 80s because it's nostalgic, but it's, you know, they really suck.
That's much better.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's super. You got no more thoughts left?
It wasn't far, Shauna.
What was it then?
Not.
Did you sit on a pair of scissors?
Mom, those probably were a new pair of pants. Those were probably an old pair of pants.
Well, can't be worse than the ones I got on right now. I don't have these on to be glamorous.
He just said oldie old. He just said oldie old. Oh, it's old.
Those shorts look like they're up very high.
They raise your voice a little decibel.
Yay!
One more time.
I know you're gonna
He
do.
doesn't respond to requests.
I know
What's he
you're
gonna do?
You're probably gonna
I
stop.
didn't even have a plan. I was just gonna let him, apparently could tell there's a little.
Cuties! Cutie kitties!
Hello, all. So I had a surprise visitor today, and it's my mom. And there she is right there. I haven't seen Mom in a few years, and Whit is happy to see his Nana. Aren't you, bud? Yeah? And what do we got going on over here?
Gonna ruin your scissors. For other scissors.
Here.
What? You like that one best. They were, that's why they're Christmassy. They break
What do you
though.
say?
Thank you.
That's why they're Christmassy still, because that's when I got them for you. But I know you like SpongeBob. You still do, don't you? Yeah. And Mickey's always fun. So maybe Emma want to use Mickey sometimes. Yeah.
She's 9 years
She's
old.
one. Really? She probably like Minnie Mouse.
She doesn't like
Disney stuff. How about Cinderella? Are you filming?
Yeah.
You. And you're going to first grade?
Emma's going to 4th grade.
Wow. And you remember your cousin Erin? She's going to junior high school. That's going to be a big change. That's good. I hope that I get me a sister. I was actually picking on her the other day.
Oh, give me another hug, Mom. Feel my boobies?
No.
No.
Not that far yet.
No, I got a long way to go.
Well, mine have been reduced now.
Yeah. August. Oh, August was a time to be in a little bit of a state of panic. I mean, this is my new home now. We'll get there. But August, I was really panicking over the fact I didn't have a job. How am I going to get a new place without employment? went to another place, my goal is to try to look at a particular section of the city I'm living in that has less crime, it's a better environment for me to raise a family and for Whit to go to school, a higher ranked school. And fortunately we did finally, after looking at a couple of places, we had found the place. And it has a fireplace, as you can see, and we were very, very pleased, and there was not much time left, or else we would have had to do a backup and possibly move into like a condo and put things in storage, etc. Alright, take this all up. Gotta clean all over again.
Yeah, it's hard work.
These landlords like us. They think we're unique and cool and awesome human beings.
Because we are.
Wasn't here.
Feel the air? Can you feel the air?
It feels much better.
Can you feel the
Even
air
though it's
from me
ending
on the
summer, it still makes
street?
sense. For at least a month or so. Why do you do this? Wait, you can't do this because we gotta pee in here right now. Okay? See all this blue stuff and everything? We're gonna put all the tape off in this plate. It's gonna be maroon.
To me. Oh, you really were lucky. I thought you were lucky.
I was trying to sleep.
Yeah, I don't think they have a lot of Girl Scout kids and Girl Scouts.
Shauna was willing to really help me out with that matter. I had a lot of very supportive friends. I have to thank Jamie Harrison for her support. I got help with my move from my friend Robin Bartend, Selena, and as well as Dana. And they were a very big help with painting, and Robin was helping with the move towards the end.
Nice pop.
So how was school?
Good.
I liked hugging you with the backpack on because it felt like you were a turtle. So that was cool.
Selena, I've been gaining a little bit of weight because of the good old estrogen really kicks in after 2 years, you know?
What have you been doing, honey? Eating a lot of cake?
No, it's just all the fat distribution is going in my butt. Well, we actually do have to leave here.
Yeah, you gotta go to Nini Pepe.
It's 5 minutes.
You want to go more?
5 minutes, and I still think I got the stuff in my cooler in my car. One of the fun things about such great friends that I have, you have Selena and Dana that are here. They're helping paint. At the same time, we try to have fun. Finally, when it's like maybe 10 o'clock at night and all moving boxes, we finally want to open up like a glass of wine or a drink or something for everybody. You know, I want to give thanks for them to spend the weekend, and plus we try to make some fun out of it. I mean, moving's never fun. And then
like it was some kind of a thing you would stick inside someone with little ridges on it. Yeah, that's what you meant. I know it is. I know that's what you meant. Usually I'm shy about talking about things like that, you know? Yeah. I like it, girls, getting an early start. That's the way it ought to be on a Saturday night. No, Friday night. I gotta pee.
Go pee.
Should come
Gotta
out
pee.
Push it up. Push up a little. There you go. Ground wire, dip the ground wire.
I should really run the wire before we come up the mirror.
Extension cord.
Oh, man, I gotta unhook it on this side. Oh, the only thing that holds. Ta-da! Uh-oh, got enough.
I
We
feel
got a
like
failure.
I feel like it's only 1 a.m. We're getting ready for the first show. The first show's gonna be around 2:30. The crowd's starting to build outside. It's an after-hours club.
Yeah, I'll have what you're having. It's called the pink
I'll have
room.
what you're having.
The pink room.
Yeah, really.
The pink room.
Mix me up one of them, please.
Robin comes the next day with a lawnmower, but his electric lawnmower didn't work very well. But it's just the thought that counts. She was helping us move out on that last day, and you know, we would have a nice dinner, and you know, it's really nice to have a lot of support and help from good friends. It was interesting when August 31st, when it was our last day to be at my last place. I guess a little defiant, if you would call it that, but we're allowed to be there till August 31st at midnight. It's 11:30 p.m. It's August 31st, and we had everything packed. We went through, made sure the place was completely cleaned out, and because I didn't want any more further issues with them. And the transgender flag was taken off the front as the last thing, as in based on the fact that it was discovered that the reason why they had me leave was because of the fact that I'm transgender. That's opinionated, but it's quite true based on the circumstances. It's unfortunate that after we moved in here, I had some confidential sources. They were neighbors. They sort of played a little bit of two sides, but they did mention to us that immediately, just a few days after we had left, that they did rent it to somebody else. They must have known who they were renting it to the whole time, but you know what? Hey, it's a new beginning. Who wants to live somewhere if your landlords don't like who you are? And it's just a new beginning, and it's so wonderful to get them out of my life and won't even have to talk about that anymore. And in what I had housemates in order to help with the expenses and the cost of the place to live there. At times it was almost as if they expected me without a job to be there with my son in a 3-bedroom place when it used to be a family of 4. He lived there before with 2 incomes, and I needed another income in the house. I am a big believer that it makes more sense to rent a house and have a housemate than it would be to get a studio apartment for actually more money. Because if you have someone share the expenses of a house, you have a larger environment to call home, and it could end up being a little bit more cost effective, less expenses usually.
Our house,
I
I think.
thought what was mine was yours.
Awesome. I got one of these out of the deal.
Yeah, a lot of work to do in here. I really want to thank you for watching Transgender Life 12, and I just hope, in what I'm seeing, I'm finding that my life has been a little bit more challenging when it comes to the employment sector. This is the longest time I've not been working. I just really hope someday that society will give us a place in society. And we are already in it, and laws are passing. Laws are passing. But I don't really think people necessarily here, as a mainstream society, hold up those laws. Discrimination and, you know, in regards to employment. You see, you are more of a fit for a position. The person that was less of a fit gets hired over you. And it's sad. Eventually, something will work out for me. I was told that you should work for yourself by some other transgender girls that you know, run their own business. I have to consider that as well. But I am very fortunate to be blessed with such wonderful friends.
You have a test tomorrow, and we're going to make sure you understand these words. These are the words that you need to do, so, okay. What? Spell what? What? What is going on? What's the deal? What was I so scared of? What? What?
I think there's 4 letters, but I don't know what the second one is.
What? Remember what we were talking about with how the words are spelled different with the whole thing I was showing you and stuff. Oh my goodness. I'm getting like almost 30 subscribers a day on YouTube. What is this supposed to be? Okay. You got that wrong again. I'll give you an X. What? W-H-A-T.
I found this last time.
Remember, I was telling you the H's, they sneak in there in that second letter. Okay? Look, I was telling you, ship. S-H-I-P. Chip on your shoulder. Chip. C-H-I-P.
S-H-C-H. S-H-C-H. S-H-C-H.
I'm just saying, I understand what you're doing. Like, what? Like you spell like W-H-T. You spell it W-A-T. You're sounding the words, what you're supposed to do. But this is the thing this time. The H's. Like, hip. I know ship it doesn't sound like hip. But it's the way it's spelled, ship. So what? I know it sounds like W-A-T, but it's W-H-A-T.
Sometimes W-H sounds like what? Sounds like what?
Yes.
What?
Exactly. But when you spelled just with a G, when you spell just with a G.
It's supposed to be J.
J. Because that's gust of wind. Not just. Yeah, some people spell Jill with a G or George, I get that, but other than that, J is a J. You know, like jack-o'-lantern, January, joke. I'm just joking. Okay. And okay. And the word, now here's the next word. Went.
Went.
I went to the store. Very good. I will give you correct on that one. Now I don't have to do them again.
No.
Oh yeah, you are getting an exam on this tomorrow.
No.
Okay. Do you want to just go to school and get bad grades?
No. Mom, I don't think we're doing those anymore though.
Well, you need to learn them because you're not getting them right. Now let's get that one done right. That. So that. T-H-A-T. I got the chicken going though, so. T-H-A-T is that.
Of course I knew that.
Of course you do, because I just told you. Now let's do this again. Actually, another piece of paper. We're starting over. This time I'm not giving you any hints, but we've done it 3 times now, and you need to get all 6 of these right.
So what do we write?
Okay,
first?
now, here we go again. What?
What?
Yeah. What? I just gotta check the chicken. Give me a second. Nope.
No.
Wrong. Do it again. What? It's not spelled W-H-U-T. It sounds that way. Relax. Okay.
What can it be?
What? Stop doing that, please.
Stars was there for you.
You might get quizzed in this tomorrow, and you need to know this. Doesn't do any good me telling you how to do it. It's gotta go here. Okay? What? What were we talking about? All about the weird, odd way that these words look. Think about that. What? What? Do you know how to spell whale? Which way to go? Which way to go? But this is what?
It sounds like what? W-H-U-T.
Isn't that what you did last time?
Yeah.
Didn't you get that wrong? Alright, I'm going to do this one more time with you. And then I'm going to test you one more time, and you really need to get this right. Okay? Because you're going to be asked this tomorrow, and the teacher's going to be calling out the names, and you need to spell it. Okay? It's a challenging school, but that's good. This is second grade stuff to me, but that doesn't matter. It's a different generation. Okay, let me see. That's wrong. Okay. That. Mm-hmm. That. You seem to keep spelling it the same way wrong. That. Okay. Let's see. You spelled it V-H-A-T. No. There's no V's in these words. None. Get that out of your system.
T-H.
Right. I told you that, there. Remember? Okay, next word. Put.
Put.
Correct. When?
When?
When did it happen? When? Wow. You got that one right.
Yes!
W-H-E-N. That's what you keep forgetting. The H. The second letter's got an H. Well, we're not done yet. Get over here and sit down. Okay. That's correct. You are almost doing it again. W-E-N. It does sound like W-E-N in a way, when, but that's not all the H's, okay? Remember that.
No
now,
V's.
Yeah, that's right. So let's do that word again then. This whole V-A-T thing. You spell that, V-A-T.
So I'm going to write this word?
Spell the word that. Then. Then something happened. Then. Yeah. Then. Good job. Excellent.
Think you write it?
That's correct. Okay. Let's do this word again. I'm getting a little concerned. Don't forget you spelled it a certain way 2 times. Just. Spell just. 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 Excellent. J-U-S-T.